Hi, everybody. Dugras here with Dugras Reports. There's a known issue that's been going on regarding the U.S. Bank Altitude Reserve since the beginning of January 2024. This is my card design. It's the older card design. Some look newer than this, but it's the same card. I had called U.S. Bank's customer service. As an Altitude Reserve cardholder, you usually get right through to a representative, don't have to go through a phone tree, and I did. That was back on January 10th, and I was told there's a known problem where for many, but not all people, the mobile wallet category is posting as 1x instead of 3x. Obviously, that's a big problem. When my statement arrived, it was cut on the 8th, and I got it somewhere around the 13th. It said that I had a total of 14,161 points, which was not enough because it didn't account for the 3x since the start of January. Sometime later, about 10 days after that, my points jumped up to 16,009 points for no reason. There was no explanation. I did the math, tried to figure out where those extra points came from, and I couldn't figure it out. And today is February 2nd, as of when I'm recording this, and we've still got the situation going on. So I called them today. Let's listen into that phone call. Roll the clip. Yes, thank you for taking my call. I had called a couple weeks ago on my Altitude Reserve card. The points earning on mobile wallet seemed to be kind of messed up. It was only granting 1x instead of 3x. I was wondering, do you know of any updates on that?
I know that it is a known issue. Let me check and see if there are any new updates.
Okay, thanks.
I know. Sure. Can I fix in a brief hold to look into it?
That's fine. Thank you.
Thank you so much for holding. I apologize about the wait time. So there's not any updates with it. It is something that they're aware of and they're working to resolve. And we will get the correct amount of rewards once the mobile wallet transactions have been once the mobile transaction issue has been fixed.
Okay, so at some point they'll go retroactive back to January 1st and give me credit for any missing points?
Yes.
Okay. Follow-up question that's kind of related. Thank you for that info, by the way. So on my statement, which cut on the 8th, January 8th, it said I had 14,161 points. And then sometime in the last 10 days or so, since the 22nd, it jumped up to 16,009 points, which is a difference of 1848. I tried to figure out what that number represented, and I can't figure it out at all. Do you have any insight on that?
Let me take a look at the reward system. The January statement just shows what you earned on this specific statement. So you already had more than the 1,848 points.
I guess what I'm saying is on the statement itself, the January 8th statement, I have the paper copy in front of me. It says my total number of points is 14,161. I was always under the impression the points only updated as of each statement close date. I didn't think they updated intra-statement. Is that accurate?
Yes.
And I haven't made any redemption. Did I make a redemption in December?
No, the last redemption was in September.
Okay.
So
Wait,
you add
you can see why I'm confused then.
Sure. So if you add the 14,161
Mm-hmm.
to the 1,848,
Mm-hmm.
that's 1609 or 16,009.
Oh. Does it just take 12 or so days after the statement closes for that new total to update?
It shouldn't take that long to update. It should be available like the day after the statement closes. But I know that there's been some weird issues with the Altitude Reserve points. So
Okay.
that could be an issue that was part of it.
So in theory, and now I see what you mean. we're kind of operating on the assumption that the statement should have added the 1848 in, but for whatever reason didn't. But then it did a few days later. Is that right?
Let me take a look at another statement.
Okay.
I don't know if it usually adds them or not.
Because, I mean, wouldn't it seem weird to say, like, all right, here's how many points you have as of this statement. We're not going to include the points from this statement. You know, you'd think it would do the math and then give you the total.
Right. I mean, I definitely understand what you're saying, but sometimes our systems are not what you don't do what you would expect them to do. Okay, so on the December statement, the December statement did have them. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to chalk it up to something weird going on with the points.
Mm-hmm.
But I can submit a research request if you'd like.
Yeah, would you? That'd be great.
You will get a letter about that. It's going to take up to 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
Sometimes it happens sooner, but you'll get a physical letter through the mail.
Okay. That'll be fine.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, thank you for your help.
Thank you for calling Card Member Service. You have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye. So I worked in customer service in a call center for almost 6 years, and I'll say that representative, she handled the call about as well as can be expected. It's certainly not her fault that the IT system is all messed up. Having said that, this doesn't instill a lot of confidence because there hasn't been any movement. It's now been a full month that this has been going on, and there's not even like a rhyme or reason being given to the representatives why the points are updating mid-cycle and why it didn't show on the statement, and it just doesn't feel real satisfactory. So all I can say is we'll keep an eye on these things. I've got my renewal decision coming up later this month in February, and at that time I plan to ask for a retention offer, and I might be a little more bold in asking for a bigger offer than usual since we've gone through all this. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so and put comments down below. As always, may your spending be frugal and may your points be plenteous. Thanks.